Hey everybody, what's up? It's your boy. Today we are taking a look at Transformers Generations Prime Universe Legacy Knockout. Whole bunch of words for this guy. Welcome back to the Back and Forth channel. Thank you so much for stopping by, taking a look at what we're doing today. This is how he looks in robot mode. Welcome, welcome, welcome back everybody. So glad to have you back at the channel. And as we do everything here at the Back and Forth channel, everything goes back and forth. So we're all about transforming the Transformers. Usually I don't have the weapon in hand, but it is today for y'all's enjoyment. Stacks on stacks on stack duty weapon. Duty weapon, hilarious. So that is what he looks like. Take a closer look at that head mold. It's quite nice actually, I like that. Like the bumper on this vehicle as well. The whole thing's quite nice. It's a simple transformation. Let's see how much I screw it up. Let's get into it. Let's do this. Let's go. So the first thing you want to do is these panels you're going to want to flip into the up position. There's a tab right here. And that's going to... No, sorry. There's a slot right there. And there's a little tab right here that's going to sit into. And then you can push this foot down. So that's one side done. Second side, easy ride. So again, we're going to flip this up, get that slot in there, pop that toe down, and that's that portion. Then we're going, nope, we're not going to untab that yet. Then we're going to take these legs and collapse them up to here. Collapsos. There we go. And then you can actually tab these two halves together like so. Clickety click, barb a trick. Sweet. You're also going to want to, so now we can, I'm going to kind of lift this up out of the way for now. We're going to pull this up and we're going to swing this midsection around 180 degrees. And we're also going to push this all the way to the top so we can flip this head down in. Did I forget to do something? No, I did not. Because there's nowhere else this can go. See, super easy transformation and already screwed it up. Actually, I just flipped it the wrong way. So flip it in, bring it all the way down, and then you just want to pop this portion back up like that so that this is flat up here. I feel like that should be a little bit further in, but we'll get to that. So let's come back here for now. Let's open up. This windshield has a nasty habit of coming off. So I'm actually just going to pop it off, but it normally would be, oh, I can see a piece of plastic coming loose there. So it normally would be fully extended like this, and then you extend it like that. But I'm going to leave it off as if it were there for the rest of the transformation for now. Then you're going to bring this all the way down. And it's just going to come into here. And before we go any further there, we're going to pop these wheels in. So extend the arms, pop the fist in, extend the arms, pop the fist in, turn them this way, turn them 90 degrees inwards, and then you can fold these in and they just sit right there nicely in the middle alongside the head. So pop that in, everything's popped in, there we go. Now to finish the transformation, there's some tabs on the sides of the arms that pop into here. So you can do that. Second side, easy ride. Then you can bring this back section in. And for my intents and purposes, I am going to slide this in to lock into that upper area. And that's it. That is the transformation of the car. Does he spin? Does he spin? Yes, he does. He just smashed into the gold bullion. How dare you? There he is. Let's take a look at him in vehicle mode. He's got nice neon yellow rims with those gray bumpers. That's real weird, I think. But whatever. And what else? Let's take a look at the other side. It's got a little bit of detailing as far as the striping goes on the side that kind of fades to a reddish color along the back. There's the bumper, the rear bumper, I should say. And he's got that kind of lattice work look from cars back in the day. And we'll be doing a size comparison, of course. Stick around to the end of the video to see that ridiculous size comparison. And here's the weapon. The weapon can actually mount on the top in a couple different orientations. But I'll show you that. There you go, mounted on the top. So everything's back and forth on this channel. Let's go back and forth. Let's go, let's do it. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take out this back panel, which I know is going to pop off on me. So I'm just going to let it do so. Whoops, let's get it onto camera. But normally you would pop this back up. I'm just going to pull it out for now. And then you would separate these arms from separate the doors, from the arm pegs and from the rear quarter panel pegs. That'll allow you to pull those out like so. And then you can bring this whole section back away from the front of the vehicle. No! Well, it's going to need a repair. So let's just keep going. That was the first transformer piece I've ever broken on camera. So at first I was like, you know what? I'm going to stop the filming and re-record it. No, I'm going to keep it as is. So we're going to bring these arms out, swing them out like that. We're just going to lift them up and out of the way so that we can separate this portion like that. You would bring it back on the double hinge. You would fold this part in here. You'd bring this hinge in like that. And then this would go right in here. But it's not going to do that now because of the bustos, and then you'd fold these in. So if I'm lucky, maybe it'll hold it in anyway, these panels. So let's hold that in. Oh, it does. Sick, man. We're just going to bring that to the back for now. Then we're going to come back under here just like we did before. We're going to push this back in like that, put it all the way to the up position, bring this head all the way out, and then bring that down. And we'll need that for the part where we cinch it all together. So we're going to swing that waist around like we did initially. Swingsy, swingsy. And then we're going to get these legs separated like so. Fold it down, and then these feet can come out. The quarter panels spin forward, and just like before, there's a little tab back there. Let's see if you can see that. No, you can't. Oh, no, it's right here. Sorry. Little tab on the bottom there. Slides into that groove, so just like that. So that you know it's in the right orientation. Second side, easy ride. Just slide this down until it wants to do the same as the other side. Goes into that little slot on the side. Great. Then this portion that I mentioned earlier is going to snap down into these. So we're going to bring that down, clip it into place, get these fists out like so, spin them inwards 90 degrees. Second side, easy ride. Fist out, spin in 90 degrees. So that's done. And you can just bring this backpack down like so. And that's it. He is transformed, broken piece or not. Let's give him his obligatory stacks on stacks duty. And let's get these legs out like that. Let's get like that. Let's see if he will stand for me on stacks on stacks on stacks duty. He indeed does. And he can comes with a pitchfork. He was a farmer in his past life. So we're going to go ahead and make sure that's, oh, there's the first camera touch of the video. Snap that into place and then put that in this hand. There you go. And as promised, let's get into that. Ooh, messed up the bouillon some more. Let's get into that aforementioned size comparison. What will it be this time? Bam! It's going to be this, a Squeaks turbo changer. What a sick looking little scooter, man. These turbo changers, I should hate them. They don't do anything. They're super simple. Looks like there's a pivot point there yet for his transformation. So he probably, what does he do? He probably turns around and then this goes up and then this comes up and he's this guy. That seems weird. Anyway, turbo changer. What did I do? What did I do? There we go. Get that put back together. So yeah, this is the size comparison for this time. I feel like this is the wrong way. Yeah. There we go. Because there's a little stripe there. There you go. Squeaks size comparison turbo changer. Let's put that right there. There's the size comparison. Folks, thank you so much for sticking around for this terrible video. Please slide that thumb down and give me a like on this video, even though the video sucked. Give me a like because it sucked. Get out of here, Squeaks. Please subscribe to the channel as well. Crush that notification bell right beside it when you do so that you will find out when the next video comes out first. Share it with somebody you love. Share it with somebody you don't. Share it with somebody you know who's a Transformers fan and would enjoy the video, please. If you can guess what the next Transformer is, comment downstairs. I reply to all my comments personally. And anybody who guesses the next Transformer right in the comments will receive a prize, compliments of the channel. Folks, if you have not been told recently, love ya. Secret Guy, out.